Hey guys, this is Daniel Larco with Interval Music, and today we're going to work on discovering your voice. So especially if you're new at singing, this is going to be a great video for you. Something I noticed with a lot of students is that they think they could only sing in this little range, but really they could sing a lot higher and even sometimes even lower than they expected to be able to. So I'm going to give you some practical examples of how you could diagnose yourself, just to test out your range and to discover your voice to sing notes that you thought you could never sing. So let me just get started on the piano. Alright, so I'm just going to show you guys some examples. I'm gonna use my voice as a demonstration. Starting on a C, I'm going to be singing an ah, and I'm just going to go up in my range. So let's go ahead and test this out. So maybe at the top it wasn't as strong, but that is part of my range. Whether you're singing something with a full tone of your voice or it sounds a little weak at the top once you're getting higher up there, it's still part of your range. It can be built on, and your voice will get stronger and the more you practice it. So what most people do is they avoid singing those notes because it's not in the range that they speak in, it's not in the range that they usually use in everyday life. So I would just encourage you just to keep on going up in your range and just to see what your voice could do, because your voice can do a lot more than what you think and what you're believing. So another thing about going up in your range, a lot of people as they're going up, they're pulling until they're screaming. That's not a very screamy tone. It's very soft, it's very gentle. So something I would encourage you to do is just let your voice go free. When you're going up in your range, instead of like gripping harder and harder, you kind of want to be releasing more and more and just allowing your voice to just soar up. And it will do so naturally as you just train yourself to do that. Another thing you can focus on is your vowels. So I use an ah vowel because it's a great diagnosis to just kind of see where your voice is at. And if you notice as you're going up in your range, if you're going something like that, you notice that my face was definitely making a different face, and the vowel is changing. What you're hearing is different. So as well as being able to listen and hear yourself, the tone of your vowel and its consistency, that is important. But another thing you could do is you could look in the mirror to see if there's anything changing in your face, if your eyebrows are raising, or if you're pulling your neck up, or if anything is changing while you're going up in your range. That is a sign that that tension is starting to build up. And what we're practicing to do, what we're training ourselves and our mind to do, is instead of building tension as we're going up, we're learning to release. And it's kind of like we're letting go to kind of gain control of the voice, rather than trying to grip your voice to control it, to try to hit that note, to try to reach that note. But we're just allowing our voice to go free, and in that place you really learn how to control your voice and to use your voice in the most natural way. So yeah, that's basically it for today. Feel free to subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next week.